you know, I do like what I'm doing with the intro for this season, but I do miss the old one, so I'm going to run that one in this episode.
I never wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance to make it, to make it. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on. And I'll stand against all enemies, your enemies. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking, but I'll still be your superhero. I'll be your superhero.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Shirotatsu, and this is the Casual Craft Server. Thanks for stopping in to check out another video. As you could clearly see by that time-lapse right after the intro, we have done quite a bit more extra work. Nothing substantial, a lot of terraforming, and a lot more work, a decent bit more work on the factory. It still needs some stuff, which we will get into in a bit. But yeah, things are starting to come along, and I don't know, I'm happy with how things are starting to turn out. If we go over this way, I'm actually going to show you what I have in here. So I kind of am trying to decide what I'm going to do next, because as of right now, I have the first layer of stuff in. Now, I think I'm going to fill in some of these walls, because the windows work here, and I think I'm going to have windows there, but like everywhere where the mountain is like solid, I think I'm going to cover those walls up and maybe decorate them somehow. I haven't decided exactly, but having the walls the way they are all the way around just doesn't seem right to me. And of course, this needs to go down a couple more before I can actually do stuff, which I'm hoping to get that done soon. I'm probably going to do more of this off camera, because you've seen enough of the just digging in time-lapse. But there are other things that I want to try and get done today. So, if we go over here and pull out our little book, I did spruce this up a little, so it looks a little nicer. As you can see, we got Shiro's project book, Casual Craft Season 8 booklet of tasks and projects. And I've kind of listed out some of the stuff that I had off the top of my head at the time. So, for projects, we got the starter factory that we're working on. I did put down, I do want to do a super smelter this season. I have not ever made one of these. I just never got around to it. So that's something definitely that will go into the factory, just along with everything else. The other project that we need to get working on is getting the city layout and figuring out where we're going to put roads and certain buildings and whatnot, because we can't really dive into making the city in this area without a plan. It's just kind of, it's going to need a little bit of thinking to figure out. And then I got farms, gonna make a cow farm, sheep farm, micro farms for wheat, carrots, potatoes, sugar farm, bamboo, all the essential stuff. And then exploration page. I do want to get this going soon. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna maybe do a live stream of me just exploring the world, because I haven't really explored anything. If we go to the map, you can see I haven't really explored much. I've done a little bit around my area and the sea right here, and then that spawn right there. But other than that, I haven't really. I think that's where the end portal actually is in the overworld. But that's all I've explored. So we have exploring to do to figure out where we're gonna do the mob farm. So I'm probably gonna do that maybe in a live stream on Twitch. I haven't decided. I might just do that on my own, just kind of relax and explore. And then, of course, the other areas right there. So one thing I forgot, and we'll put in right now, is we need to decide what we're going to do for the shops. So I'm going to put in shop, and do that, and I'll edit this later, or format later. So we need to pick a design. And pretty much it'll just be gather and build. Nothing fancy, but I do need to get on that pretty quick. I actually just saw on the Discord for the server, there's quite a few people that chose places at spawn and haven't built yet, and the moderators kind of get Nancy's like, hey, you need to build or you're gonna lose your spot. So that definitely needs to happen soon. Probably, well, we'll see what we get to in this episode. This will either happen this episode or next episode. So I received a message that there's going to be a build contest actually starting tomorrow, and actually we're over here right now. So this is just south of spawn, and we have these set up just like last season. I'm pretty sure, I thought I saw these on the north side of spawn earlier, and then they all disappeared and now they're on the south side. So I'm guessing somebody just moved them, maybe to make more room. I don't know, but either way, if we come over here and let's look, okay, so let's look. Build contest. If I can speak. Build contest theme is mystical. Okay, judges will score. Blah blah blah. All the judging scores, stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so mystical is the setup. That's for judging. To join, sign up start the 17th and. Oh, I guess it starts. Yep, it starts tomorrow. Today's the 19th. Rename your block. So 1 diamond block to get in. I can do that. We can do that. And then these are the prizes, I believe. So let's start from the bottom. 3rd place. Ooh, that's nice. 2nd place. Those bone blocks look really nice. I mean, if I get this mob spawner up and running, we shouldn't have a problem with bones. But right now I don't have bones, so bone blocks look nice. And then this, so lapis, diamond, ore. Very nice. So it's basically the same stuff, just different quantities depending on what level or what place you take. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do this. So if we get ourselves out our treasure box, and we need to, is there a, yeah, let's make a diamond block, put the rest of that away, and we need to rename it with our name. So we put Katsu. Boom. And we shall place. Okay, so there's 4 people already. We shall take a A5. So yeah, we'll take A5. And here we are at plot 5. Plot A5, correction. So yeah, this is where we will build for our build contest. I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to think pretty quickly of what I want to build. I have a few ideas in my head, but it's definitely gonna require some resource gathering, and luckily this contest is a week long, so there's plenty of time to do it. Although I'm probably going to do this as its own separate episode, kind of on it, like instead of it just being part of the episode list for this season, have it be like a special episode, just because there's so much we need to have going on that we need to do for the season itself. We'll just make this something special. So I will get to figuring out what we're gonna do, gathering resources, and I mean it's probably gonna be a bit before that episode, that episode comes out, just because it is a week long, and I'll probably record throughout as I'm building it, and then at the very end when I'm done is when I'll make the videos. So stay tuned for that. We'll see what happens, and hopefully we can place a little better than we did last time. On a side note, I have been using the Ender quite a bit. I debated whether I wanted to make my own XP farm like I did in Season 6, whereas our Guardian farm in Season 6 also acted as a experience farm, and that's what I always used. But this time, I'm not doing the same design, and the design I'm going with doesn't really have an option for XP. So I'm probably just going to keep using this Ender, which is, it's a community Ender, but the fact that I keep using it, I want to kind of give back to it a bit. So I don't have the iron right now, but I do want to get a bunch of iron and make a bunch of anvils and place more around here. And I also have, what I can do right now is I'm going to take some like a stack of lapis and just kind of fill up the lapis here. Oh, somebody has a bunch of anvils here. I could just I can make a bunch of anvils when I have the iron and put it here. But either way, just the fact that, like, I've used this so much, it's so nice that it's here. I'm glad whoever made it. I forget who made this one, because there are two on the server right now. But yeah, I just wanted to give back a little bit to the community project that this is, because it is so nice having an Ender. It's like the best, it's one of the best ways of getting XP, I think. I think the only one that's better is a nether farm, or a gold farm with zombie pigmen. But because everybody's in the nether a lot more than they are in the end, so I don't know, I like this here, so I'm gonna keep using it. And it looks like we have the answer to the shop question already. Shop's gonna have to wait till next episode, because I did go and explore a bit on my own, just relax through some YouTube on in the background, and I found a temple that I want to use. It's out in the middle of the ocean, nothing else is around. There's land over that way, that's the closest. But I'm gonna turn this into a small guardian farm, and above it I'm gonna make my mob farms. I've found two designs that I'm gonna use. The links to their videos will be in the description. But yeah, I found quite a few guardian temples actually. This was the first one I found. It wasn't rated, so I got myself a sponge, and I found like, I don't want to, like at least 6 more. And they were like really close together. I didn't get all of them. I think I rated like 3 of them, this one and 2 others, and that's all I did, because I didn't want to take all of the temples. That'd be kind of a rude thing to do. Let some other people find them. It did get me, I have like 2.5 stacks of sponge, so I think 3 is good, kind of going along with, yeah, you only get 3 end cities, well then you only get 3 water temples, even though water temples are a lot more frequent apparently than end temples. So yeah, I'm gonna get this started pretty quick. Actually, I'm probably gonna do a time lapse and just get this done, because I want to get mob drops going.
unfold like a diamond from gold. Maybe you are something I cannot define. Maybe you are the fallen kind. I lay in bed with violence, the silent side of me. We see where fire starts to breathe. When I would lay in silence, the voice inside of me made me use my mind right.
Mob farm functional. I think I want to I only made 2 towers. I was planning on making 4, so another 2 on this end, but I don't have enough resources. I barely scrounged up enough iron to make what I needed here. I actually had to buy some iron. Another thought while I was doing this is I really need to make an iron farm because I do not has iron. But either way, both of these are working. There is still stuff to do for them. I have my AFK spot up there, which actually, halfway through building this, I was concerned because stuff was spawning and then instantly despawning, and I didn't realize that the distance for mobs to despawn is turned down on the server. By regular Minecraft, it's like 128 or something. I think it's 128. On this server, it's 96, so I had to lower my AFK spot closer to the farms. But yeah, it's working at... I want to spruce up that a little bit. I want to connect... These right here are what turn the farm off and on, and if you flip that switch, it turns off so that the water is out, so the stuff can't spawn. I want to link these two up and potentially make the button up at the AFK spot. Maybe, I don't know, if I might even just to start just make a central button here, and then we'll think about that later. Because like I said, if I'm gonna see how well these 2 farms do by themselves, see how much drops I get, and if I don't think it's enough, then I'll make the other 2 once I get the materials. So, and then the other thing will be figuring out what to do about item collection, because right now I just have the chests here, and it's a little loud because of all the water and the stuff, campfires, but right now the chests are just here, and I thought about I might just leave that for now. Again, they definitely need more chests than just this if I AFK for too long. But I don't want... I was debating how I could hook those chests up to the chest underneath there. And it's just too... It seems like it's going to be too much of a pain than what it's worth for right now, so... all I'll do is I'll take the dirt out, I'll put an actual platform in, put a few more chests. And then I also need to spruce up the space under here. If we go down... Nope, to the front of the thing. Need to get rid of this kelp too. If we go to the front here, I have doors that we can go in. And I also need to kind of do something with this. And we are getting prismarine stuff as well. So I'd say we are looking fine.
With the mob farm up and running, we are going to update our little project book. So if we go in here, there should be a couple places. Yeah, so exploration for Overworld. We found an area for the mob farm, and we've made the mob farm. I do want to find, we're going to update this. I still need to find a jungle, and I need to find a mesa. Mesa? I don't know how to spell. As somebody else pointed out, I had spelled nether wrong earlier. I fixed it. I probably spelled this wrong now. I'll fix it later if I did. So we have the shop. Oh, do we not have... I guess that was the only section for that. For the mob farm. So actually what we'll do is over here, we'll add a new entry because the mob farm is running, but I do want to spruce it up a bit. Mainly, I want to get item filter system in and a storage filter. And I kind of want to spruce up the AFK spot with either making that button up by to turn on the farm up there, and just overall making it look a little nicer than what it is. So, yeah, we'll take care of that. I'll probably take care of most of that off screen and just show it when it's done, because that's all simple stuff. And as you can see, the farm is working nicely. So I did a little bit of AFK just to see how much I can get. Got a decent bit of gunpowder, string, bones. I couldn't bring back arrows, but I usually don't need that many arrows because I always use infinity on my bow. But either way, it's working. We could definitely make stuff out of it. We can sell stuff once we get the shop running. So I am probably going to leave this episode here. We got a decent bit done today. Big thing was the mob farm, which is really nice. So now I don't have to worry about getting any of that stuff. Next episode, I want to try and get the factory pretty much situated so I don't have chests all over the place, and start working on that shop so that we have a place to sell our merchandise. So I want to thank you for stopping in to check out this episode. If you would like to play on the Casual Craft server, there is a link to the Whitelist application in the description, along with links to all the other content creators. Go check them out, give them some love, and I will see you in the next episode. Later.